Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks, how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnity.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged the love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love. Thou art all alike. Thou art the same, Lysander. My gracious Duke, I beg, you are both. My gracious Duke, I beg your pardon if she do not marry Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father look, but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood, whether, if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, fry to be in shady cloister mewed, to live a barren sister your whole life, chanting faint hymns at the cold and fruitless moon. Thrice blessed are they that master so their blood, to undergo such maiden pilgrimage. But, earthlier happy is the rose distilled, than that which grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. Ever will yield my virgin patent up into his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, an everlasting bond of fellowship. By that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or to wed Demetrius as you would, or, upon Diana's altar, to protest for high austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander! True he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with vantage as Demetrius. And what is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nadar's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must admit that I have heard so much, and what Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, come, Aegeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to either death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial, and confer with you of something that nearly concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How chance the roses there to fade so fast?
Think it like for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me. For aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, of course the true love never did run smooth. Or either it was different in blood,
Cross, too high to be enthralled to low.
or else misgrafted in respect of years,
Spite, too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, love. Oh, held to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there were a sympathy of choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning and the colleague night that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere a man hath the power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. So quickly bright things come to confusion.
If then, your lovers have been ever crossed, then it stands as an edict in destiny. So let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross. As do the lover's thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancies follow it.
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote, 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to there the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, and by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves, and by that fire which burned the Carthage queen when the false Trojan under sail was seen, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay, Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair, Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching, oh, her favor so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. Teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon, and yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
My prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helen, has no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, it seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell, but he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our mind we will unfold. Tomorrow night, Phoebe doth behold her silver visage upon the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl, bladed grass, a time that lovers' flights doth still conceal. Through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood pot where you and I upon faint primrose beds are wont to lie, and to your bosom of the council seat, there Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must start by sight from lovers' food till morrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring his qualities, thinks base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste. Wings and no eyes figure unheeding haste. And therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in games themselves forswear, so the boy love was perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the woods will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein me I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
To all our company here,
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
here is the scroll of every man's name thought fit for all of Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on their wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then, read the names of the actors and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Very good piece of work, I assure you, and merry. And now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call, you know. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed.
Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it.
Right.
If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I shall condole in some measure. To the rest. Yet my chief humor is for tyrant. I could play Hercules rarely. What a part to tear a cat in, to make all split. The raging rooks and shivering shooks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This is softening. Now, name the rest of the playhouse. This is Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. Lovers walking down.
Francis Flute, the bells mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, bitch, let me not play a woman. I have a beer coming.
So one, you may play it in a mask and make your voice as small as you like.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Thisbe!
Oh, Pyramus, my lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, thy lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe.
Proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Punchsnout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You Pyramus' father, myself Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Indeed, pray, give it me. I am slow of study.
You may play it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that it will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that it will make the Duke say, "Let him roar again! Let him roar again!" Oh!
And you should do it too terribly that the Duchess and her lady should scream. And that's enough to hang us all.
That would hang us all, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, that if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, then they should have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and any nightingale.
No, you must play no other but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a a man as you would see on any summer's day. Aramis is a lovely, most gentlemanly-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Aramis.
Well, I will undertake it. What beer were I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
I shall discharge it in your straw color beer, or your orange tawny beer, or your purple ingrain beard, or your French crown color beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you shall have to play it barefaced. Well, masters, here are your parts. And I entreat you, I request you, I desire you to pawn them by tomorrow night and meet me at the... Meet me a mile outside the city, Palace Woods, at moonlight. There we shall rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be plagued by company and all our devices known. Meanwhile, I shall make up a bill of properties that our play shall want. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu!
We meet at the Duke's Oak.
Enough! Pull or cut bowstrings. I know.
Tonight, take heed the queen come not within his sight, for jealous Oberon is passing fell in wrath, that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child.
Either I mistake your shape or making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he? That frights the maidens of the village, skim milk, and sometimes labor in the court, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn. Are you not he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometime lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab.